Told her to put a bra on his eyes instead. Am I the ass for not giving my stay-at-home wife more money? Am I the ass for telling my cousin I don't care about her college acceptances? And I'm starting to feel like the events are less about the wedding and more about getting gifts. Side-eye.
Hop in a, throw up the sex in a. Then I can put you in.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Days. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and all of that. Also on TikTok. I'm gonna put that right here too. Don't forget to hit that like button before we even get into this video. But today I'm coming to y'all with basically I'm gonna be answering these am I the asshole entries. I guess I can call it that. Found a couple of them that I wanted to answer and talk to y'all about. So let me go and pull it up. Oh, let me explain it first. So basically, am I the asshole is like this. People are trying to get a second opinion on if they're the in a situation, you know, they send you like a little paragraph, you read it, and you can comment and let them know if they're in the wrong or if the other person is in the wrong or whatever. Let's read this one. I'm a 28-year-old male, live with my 26-year-old girlfriend in a house together, and she wants me to go spend the night at my mom's house so she can have a girls' slumber party at our house. I can stay in our bedroom happily. I have movies and video games to stay busy. Have no problem staying in the room the whole time. So am I the asshole who doesn't want to leave for the night? Dang, I wish they gave me some more details. I wanted to hear more like what she had to say and like their take on it. Let me think about that. Personally, me, if I want to have a girls' night, I probably would just get like an Airbnb, because for one, her telling you to leave your house is crazy. Yeah, it's her house too, but like it's both of y'all's house. You shouldn't have to go nowhere. I'm really trying to think about this, because I probably wouldn't want my man to be in there either. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like we about to be turning up, playing ratchet turn up music, stuff like that, just having a good time. We don't need you in our vicinity, in our space, killing our vibes. So yeah, I probably would just remove myself and have my friends go to Airbnb, and you can stay at the house, chill at the house, you know. I think that's fair. That one, I'm gonna just leave that at that. I ain't gonna talk too much about that one because it ain't that much to say. Oh, this one is long. So the title says, am I the asshole for not giving my stay-at-home wife more money? Okay, so he's 29, the wife is 26. I don't know why they feel the need to put the ages in here. My wife quit at the beginning of the year her relatively well-paying job in video game development to pursue a writing career. That's great. I think she's a great writer and wholeheartedly support her choice. Now, both my wife and I come from upper-class families. The only difference is that my parents grew up under communism, however you say that. So I always thought the value of money from a young age. My wife did not have such an upbringing. Her lifestyle and hobbies scream rich person. Oh, okay. Wife's family was well off. The husband's family, they had money, but like they ain't really spend it and they ain't really have it like she did. Especially her gaming habits. When she had her job, this wasn't much of an issue, but now it seems she is out of savings and has been asking me for more money. I asked her clearly, is it for book research? She says no, so I told her no. She can make do with what she has. She seemed okay with it at first, but now she's passively joking that I'm a financially controlling. What's bothering me more is she's doing it in front of the kids, 5 years old and 3 years old. Oh, 3 months. He wrote into bullet points now. Now he's giving us examples, I'm guessing. When I mean rich people, I meant trust fund baby rich. This applies to both of us in a sense, but my family built and regained its wealth after communism fell. She gets money from her trust fund. The issue doesn't involve household expenses or stuff we do together. This is our shared expenses I cover. I'm not letting her starve like someone implied. This is about brunch with the girls 5 times a week. Kids aren't an issue. Our parents help us 24/7. Oh, y'all rich. They're dang near 30 years old talking about our parents help us 24/7 with like finances and kid stuff. Okay. Are you the ass for not giving her more money? Oh, this is tough. I always want to have my girls' backs, you know, I naturally want to have the girl's side and be on her side, but I will say she chose to leave her job, right? Yeah, she chose to leave her job. It's not like you told her, quit your job, I want to take care of you, this, that, and the third, which it sounds like he does do that, but like she's trying to go out and hang with her friends all the time, multiple times a week, and wants him to fund it. That's kind of crazy, like, girl. So yeah, I feel like if you want to do stuff like that and just be partying and spending money like outrageously with no care in the world, then you should have kept your job that paid well. You know what I'm saying? If you really hated the job for whatever reason you felt like you needed to quit, maybe just slow down on the partying, you know, tone it down a little bit, because now you are not making the same money you were making before. And I'm sure he would probably pay. It sounds like he would probably look out, give you some money to go hang out with your friends once a week. It sounds like he's open to doing that, but it sounds like she's excessively trying to like just spend money because she grew up under a rich family that probably never told her no. So I can't really agree with you, Miss Ma'am. And I'm gonna say your husband is not that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do like 2 more, y'all. The title says, am I the for not bringing my baby to see my husband's extended family because they ignored me at our baby shower? She's 27 and is expecting a baby with her husband, who is 28. My mother-in-law, 62, threw a baby shower for us, which was honestly super sweet. I have always gotten along with my husband's family and have never once even had a small argument with them. We traveled about 5-hour drive for the baby shower. We showed up first and guests started showing up. They would drop off gifts and then all sat away from my husband and I, save for my husband's immediate family. His extended family didn't talk to me at all. What really happened was they were all focused on his one cousin. I tried to say hi to people, but they mostly weren't interested. When it came down to opening gifts, that cousin was ignoring us and loudly talking to people the whole time. She kind of made herself the center of attention. I don't dislike her at all, but I ended up feeling hurt and ignored. We originally planned on bringing the baby to visit everyone a couple months after birth, due in a couple weeks, but now I told my husband I don't really want to make the trip just so they can ignore us and coddle the baby. I'm grateful for the presents, but we went to spend time with family mostly and ended up being ignored. My husband thinks it was a bit harsh, but I think it's a big trip to make for people who were honestly pretty rude. Would I be the asshole if we waited until the holidays to visit? No. No, because like extended family, what is that? Immediate family would be like sisters, brothers, mom, dad, right? Extended family meaning maybe your husband's grandpa, grandma, aunt, stuff like that. You know, in my head, that's what I feel like extended family is. So no, I wouldn't feel obligated to do that. First of all, I have a newborn baby and y'all planning this whole extravagant trip. No, I'm not traveling nowhere when I just had a baby a couple months ago, on top of the fact that y'all aren't acknowledging me at my baby shower. It's not giving that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do something for y'all. Y'all can come visit me. Like, why are we discussing me coming to visit y'all? I just had the baby. Come to me. The heck? No, you are not the ass. Next, let's pick a new one, y'all. One says, am I the ass for telling my cousin I don't care about her college acceptances? Automatically that sounds so rude, but let's read. Hey, so I'm 18 and my cousin Mia is also 18. A bit of a story. I've always been competitive with Mia. This isn't something between us or a conflict between us. She's always been nice to me and I've always been nice to her. We're pretty close. In sophomore year of high school, second year, I struggled severely with my mental health to a point where grades didn't matter and I was getting several C's or D's. I know this is my fault mostly and it's not hers at all. However, what also played into it was how much I compared myself to her constantly for years and even until now. This obviously played a rough role in college decisions. My bad grades in the first few years of high school caught up and I got rejected from several hard to reach colleges, but miraculously still made it into college with a 30% acceptance rate max. I got rejected from my dream college while my cousin got waitlisted. Ooh, messy, messy, messy. Upon getting waitlisted, she messaged me upset. She knew it was my dream and I was rejected, but she continued to tell me she's not looking forward to her other decisions. She feels stupid, etc. I got denied from colleges that were so much easier to get into, so her comment just made me feel worse. I told her to please talk to another friend about it because it just made me feel worse about myself. And she took that and didn't tell me again for a few weeks. But a week ago, a new round of decisions came out and the same story. She came to me ranting about her waitlist. I just got fed up and told her I really don't want to hear it, especially since I was dealing with another rejection, which she knew about. But now I feel like I'm just pushing my problems onto her for no reason. Am I the Ooh. Dang, some of these are really hard to answer. I always feel where everybody's coming from. That's my problem. And that's why I have to think about these so hard, because everybody feels how they feel for a reason. Me personally, that's how I feel. Even if it's like me and somebody else and we both have two opposite opinions on something, I'm still able to feel where you're coming from for the most part. Like almost anything, no matter what it is, for the most part, I'm gonna be able to kind of see where you're coming from. I'm not gonna think you're right. I'm still gonna feel how I feel, but I'm able to put myself in your shoes type situation. So in this situation, I do feel like the cousin is being a little messy, because if I know that my friend got denied from her dream college and I just got accepted, or I'm on the wait list, so it's still a potential yes, I'm probably not gonna go run to call that friend to go be all excited and about my acceptance when I know you just got denied, because I know that that's gonna make you feel some type of way. Call me crazy, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this, but personally I'm just gonna keep it not to myself. You could tell other people. I'm gonna call my other friends, call my other cousins, and I'm gonna call my mama, my dad, my auntie. You know, it's other people you can talk to. Like, just as much as you want me to respect your feelings of happiness, you should respect my feelings of sadness. And I don't know, I guess you could still feel happy for your cousin or whatever, but like personally, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna feel so wrong if I get accepted somewhere or I get an opportunity. For example, say my best friend has a dream job of whatever, she want to do this job, she's been talking about it, she's been working towards it, she I don't know, and she's been telling me about it, letting me know how much she's interested in this job, and then randomly I go to apply to this same job and I get hired after she gets a call and they tell her that they're gonna move forward with other candidates, but I get the job. I'm not gonna go call her like, oh my gosh girl, I just got the job, oh my god. That's weird. Is that not weird to y'all? Personally, I wouldn't do that. So I don't think that she's the for feeling how she feels, but also I kind of think the cousin's the I'ma just say it. For some reason I feel like some people are gonna disagree with me, but that's giving you want to rub it in my face a little bit. You could at least wait, give me some time to like get my sadness out, and then I'll come around and be like, oh, I'm happy for you cuz that's so good, you know, and stuff like that. But like immediately after I got denied, don't come to me telling me, just don't do that. That's rude. Are we gonna do one more? Okay, all right, this one is long, so this gonna be our last little entry we're gonna read. It says, am I that for not putting enough effort into my sister's wedding? My sister is getting married in May of this year. My sister asked me and some friends to be bridesmaids in her wedding. She made it very clear that she wanted anyone in her bridal party to participate in all these pre-wedding events. I was a little confused. I was used to just a bachelorette party and bridal shower before the wedding, but I'm not a bride, so I kept my mouth shut. My sister expects everyone in the bridal party to make it to and buy presents for 6 different events, including a bachelorette trip that will cost $2,000 per person. Damn. Being in college, I live about 5 hours away from my sister and I'm flat broke. My parents don't help with school, so my tuition and living expenses are all my own responsibility. It has been difficult, but by working nearly full time and making sure I keep my grades up for scholarships, I can usually scrape by. But I have never been in a position to take a trip, and I still have student debt. When I told my sister my concerns about being able to make it to everything as well as being able to afford a trip, she simply told me I had 9 months to save up, and if I put enough effort in, I would be able to go. I tried explaining my financial situation, but was told it wasn't a good reason to miss my own sister's bachelorette party. And she even mentioned I should take out another student loan to pay for the trip since I qualified for more than what I took out. So far this year, I have made the 10-hour round trip 4 times with presents in hand to every event. These events included things like stock the bar parties and lingerie showers, where brands were written on the invitation so you would know where to buy from. Let's just say that nothing was inexpensive. Unfortunately, I am unable to afford the trip and have an exam the same day as the bridal shower. I made it clear to my sister that I would not be attending. Thought she would be understanding. However, she still insists that I am not making an effort. I find it hurtful that she would say that, considering all I have already done throughout the year, and I'm starting to feel like the events are less about the wedding and more about getting gifts. Side eye, because it sounds like that to me too. Maybe I am misunderstanding things. Am I the ass? No. Are you serious? Are you for real? When I get married, I am not going to require all this crazy stuff from the people invited to my wedding, the bridesmaids and all. Like, I am not going to require that. How do you know what people got and can afford, and for you to tell people that they're not your real friends or they're not trying hard enough just because they can't afford stuff for your day? This is your day. Your bridesmaids are going to make it special regardless, but for you to have all this elaborate, expensive ass events is crazy. You get your bachelorette party, bridal shower, you know, those 2 things are more than enough. You get your gifts, you get to turn up with your friends the night before you go get married and stuff like that. That's all you really need. Anything extra is extra, and you should not be requiring your friends to be doing all this crazy stuff. Like, if you have good friends, they care about you, but like for you to expect them to like spend the whole paycheck on a trip because you're getting married is so crazy to me. Like, girl, you're doing way too much. I don't think that the sister in college is not wrong. The sister that's getting married is the for sure. No questions asked. Like, let me know down below for each scenario. Do you agree with me, or do you feel like you have a different opinion on these topics here? Talk to me in the comments. Let me know if y'all want to hear me do more of these type of videos, and I will do that for y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe, okay? And make sure you turn on those post notifications so you're notified every time I drop. All right, I will see y'all next time. Bye.
I'm a hot girl, I don't do titles. If I do, it'll be